What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. Today we are doing a response video to JLuv81, who recently made a video about the top 5 games that you could only play for the rest of your life. Your entire gaming collection is gone. You only have 5 games to play the rest of your life. What are they gonna be? And I thought this was really cool. It's actually very, very difficult because I was like, should I pick games that I've played and I've beaten a lot? Or should I pick great games that I've never played, like Final Fantasy VII, Zelda Ocarina of Time? Because I know those are going to be great gaming experiences that are new, you know, they're fresh. So I decided to go with the games that I've already played, already beaten, all that stuff. So here we go. So I threw this idea out on a live stream. It was like an Uncle Strange live stream, I think. And all those guys in there made fun of me because they're like, oh, we know what's going to be on your list. And you guys aren't wrong. So not in any particular order, we'll just start with that one. Mega Man 2 for the original Nintendo. You guys know I love Mega Man 2. It's my favorite game of all time. It's a childhood game. It's a game that I have a lot of nostalgia for. It really has, for a platformer, it has everything you want. It's got great platforming, great graphics. The music is great. A couple different difficulties. You can play this game a bunch of different ways. So I think that if I had to play this game for the rest of my life, and this was the only game that I had to play, we would be doing pretty good. But luckily for us, we have 4 other games to pick. Alright, the next game that would be on my top 5 list of games I could only play for the rest of my life is a game that I got last year. I love it. It is now my new favorite arcade racer of all time. Horizon Chase Turbo for the PlayStation 4.
Live stream. Oh.
Missed to the fuel. We're gonna queue up. We're gonna use a boost to get past them.
This is a great game. It's sort of a mashup between Cruisin' and Top Gear and Hydro Thunder, all those great arcade racers of the past. And there's really lots to offer here. There's a lot of cars that you can unlock. You can unlock the Batmobile. There's a world tour mode. There's different challenge modes. There's an endurance mode. There's online leaderboards, which is absolutely awesome. So there's always ways to find, you know, new cars and new ways to get faster times. So I had to throw a racing game on this list for sure because I love the racing genre. And Horizon Chase Turbo is my favorite racing game of all time. That's why it's on the list. All right, coming in the 3rd position. Again, they're not in any order, so it doesn't really matter what position it's in. PlayStation 2 is my favorite console of all time, so I had to go with a game from the PlayStation 2. And my favorite PlayStation 2 game is Syphon Filter Dark Mirror. great action game with some minor platforming and puzzle elements. You play as Gabe Logan, and you're trying to find out what's going on in his little world there. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's a lot of action. There's some stealth. There's some go boom times where you just try and blow everything up. Really great game. In my opinion, this is the best Syphon filter game in the series, PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 or PSP games. So if you have not got this game yet, it's awesome. It's if you like Metal Gear on the PS2, you definitely like this game. You guys know that my favorite genre of all time is the shooter genre, the STGs, known nowadays as the shmups or the shmups, however you guys want to say it. So I had to include my favorite shooter of all time, and that comes to us via the PlayStation 1. This is Einhander.
There was a time in the era of great chaos when the Earth and the Moon were at war with each other. A daredevil from the moon piloted a bizarre aircraft. It was feared, and because of its shape, called Einhander.
This is one of the games that I had when I went in the military. I bought it it was on a demo disc on PlayStation Magazine. Played the demo like hell, and as soon as it came out, I bought it. I definitely bought it for sure. And yeah, so here we go. Awesome shooter. A lot of replayability here. A lot of different weapon combinations. There's time attacks, things like that. There's hidden weapons. You know, you can like shoot into the background and collect the hidden weapons. Decently paced game for a shooter. It's not too long, it's not too short. There's different ways to go on a lot of the levels. So again, replayability on a great game, on a great console from my favorite genre. Definitely Einhander. The last game that I want to share with you guys, it was close between some other games like Parasite Eve, Brave Fencer Musashi, Legend of Zelda 2, which is my favorite Zelda game of all time, Mega Man X, Link to the Past, all those great games. But I finally decided that it had to be this game right here, Super Mario World. Jump! All right. In my opinion, this is the best Mario game ever made, even though my personal favorite is Mario 2. Super Mario World is an awesome game. It's big, it's expansive. A lot of the levels have two endings, so if you're going for, 100%, which is actually 96 with a star, if you're going for 100%, there's a lot of replayability here, a lot of gameplay, lots of different power-ups. Yoshi's in this one, so I couldn't leave this one off, even though I would say Mega Man X is probably my favorite Super Nintendo game. This is probably a better game all around when it comes to graphics and gameplay, length, longevity, that type of stuff. Like I said, the dual exits, multiple paths, so Super Mario World made the list. Alright guys, that is going to do it. That's my top 5 games that I can play the rest of my life. If you have made a response video to JLuv81 on this exact same topic, leave a link down below. If you decide that you want to make your own video response, that would be absolutely awesome. These tag videos and response videos are awesome for the community. So we connect with each other and stuff like that. So if you do decide to make one, leave a link down below and I'll definitely check it out for sure, because I'm interested to see what your top 5 games are that you couldn't live without, that you could only play for the rest of your life. Thank you again to JLuv81 for putting this response video out there. Guys, take care of yourselves and we'll see you on the next one.